Modern society has caused the loss of self-reliance capabilities. Humans have become too dependent on technology. Back in the old times, there was not such thing as a survival situation. It was just simply life. My name is Walter Matthews, Survival and Primitive Skills Specialist. I served 21 years as a Chilean Marine and I am a serie instructor. Survival, evasion, resistance, and escape. Thanks to Condor Tools and Knife, I will share with you some useful tips and knowledge to help you to improve your self-reliance capability in the nature. Welcome to Condor Survival Skills. My location for the next 3 days will be this temperate and cold forest in the central coast of South America. It might look sunny today, but it's winter and temperatures go from 4 Celsius degrees, which is 39 Fahrenheit, up to 13 degrees, which is 55 Fahrenheit, and it's pretty windy. If you like the outdoors, you have to prepare yourself and be responsible. One thing is prepare with knowledge, which is the best tool, and other things is to have gear. So, since there is not such thing as the perfect kit, we will talk about the 5 C's. 5 C's are 5 basic elements that you will carry all the time at the minimum if you are in the nature. I learned this at the Pathfinder School. Cover, cordage, combustion tool, cutting tool, and container. And now we will review each one. In this case, I have this tarp designed myself. The white side is yellow and the other one silver, so I can reflect and make signaling with it. There's another way of covers, like an emergency blanket, same concept, multifunctional. One side is red and the other one is silver, to isolate yourself from the ground and also to cover yourself. And another one, this Polar Tech liner, is like a sleeping bag. So here you have three samples of what a cover could be. Another C is cordage. You can carry any kind of cordage, but this is very popular. It's paracord or 550 cord. And the good thing about paracord, it is very multifunction. You can cut a piece of paracord and get more cordage from the inner strings they have. You see? Also you can untwist this and get even more. Next C is combustion tool. You can carry any kind of combustion tool you feel comfortable with it. Could be a lighter, could be matches. Depend on the environment and how skilled you are. In my case, I like to practice my technique, so I carry all the time a ferrocerium rod. You can scrap it. And primitive skills, which is flint and steel, with a 1095 striker to get sparks, and you can ignite using char cloth. Alright, next C, cutting tool. When it's about cutting tool, remember this rule. 2 is 1, 1 is no one. So, in this case, I have this parang village for the heavy duty stuff, and I carry this as my main primary knife, the Sagnan knife. And our last C, a container. Hopefully a metal container, so you can also boil water in the same container. You can add some accessories like this cup or this stove I made myself. Whenever you find yourself in a survival situation, you have to observe these 4 rules I will teach you that I teach in my school. Number 1, do not make your situation worse, which means be prudent. Rule number 2, remain calm. Every time you lose control, you start making wrong decisions. Rule number 3, have a plan. If you don't have a plan, remain calm and make your plan. And rule number 4, don't you ever give up. You give up, you die. Alright, let's review the 4 basic survival rules of Walter Matthau's Survival and Primitive Skills School. Number 1, do not make your situation worse. Number 2, remain calm. Number 3, have a plan. If you don't have it, do it. Number 4, don't you ever give up. If you remember rule number 3, it was to have a plan, right? So, as part of that plan, you have to establish your survival priorities. Regarding my military background, I like to make the things simple. We usually operate in high stress environments, so making the things easy helps you to take better decisions in a stress or high stress environment, okay? So, you don't have to remember a lot of priorities. We will make it simple. Remember, WFP: water, food, and protection. And protection involves everything regarding to protect yourself, like shelter, keep yourself warm, and self-protection, of course. Remember, priorities, WFP. I still have some water in my container. Okay, so water will not be a big issue today and tonight. And food, I can remain not eating some food, but I will collect some seafood really quickly, because my main priority right now is protection. This area is cold and will be colder by night, so I will set up my shelter and a nice fire. So basically, and really quickly, what we are doing here is using the tides for our benefit. So, in the way back to my campsite, where I will be set up my shelter, I will be collecting all kinds of resources. In this case, I'm finding some nice tinder bundle material, and I will use to collect that my special bag made by Campcraft Outdoors. In the air, it is dry. And here, you keep all your tinder dry. Alright, so it's getting colder. We have like 2 more hours of light, and on my way back to the place I will set up my shelter. I'm trying to collect some resources. In this case, I hope to find some fat wood here. It's not really fat, but a little bit will be enough if you take a section of that. Right. This might be better. Okay, I'm getting ready to start working. I'll get some water. Just a little bit is enough. And since I will be making heavy duty stuff, I will get more fresh. And then after I finish, I put my clothes on again. So let's start working out.